Assembly, I'm Makush Lapinder. This is ZNS.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition. A hit and run on the water. A U.S. Marine severely injured off Andros after a boat hits him and fails to stop. Police at this hour searching for the vessel and its occupants. Also, a manpower crisis. The police force faces its lowest officer numbers in years. The commissioner is discussing plans to address it. And later, the PNP secures another term. The incumbent party wins the Turks and Caicos Islands general election, extending rule amid national challenges. The Bahamas Tonight Weekend Edition starts now. Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. I'm Devontae Hanna filling in for Desmond Saunders. We begin tonight with breaking news. Officers are now investigating what they describe as the suspicious death of a male. It was after 5 this afternoon when police issued a media alert of a suspicious death in eastern estates off Prince Charles Drive. Up to news time, not much details being revealed. ZNS News getting new video just moments ago. It is a story we will continue to follow, and we'll have more updates in a later newscast. In other news, police are now investigating a traffic. In fact, police in Andros are investigating a hit-and-run accident in Andros, where they are investigating that boating hit-and-run accident that left a U.S. Marine severely injured. The incident happened around 4:30 last evening near a naval base about 150 feet from the seawall. Reports say a white open-hull boat with 6 men on board struck the driver while traveling north, but failed to stop. The injured Marine was assisted to shore and later airlifted to the U.S. for treatment. Authorities are urging anyone with information to contact police at telephone numbers 911, 919, the nearest police station in Andros, or Crime Stoppers at 384-76. In other news, from the family, Islands Aman has died following a fatal crash in Upper Bogie, Eleuthera. Police say the traffic accident happened around 6:45 on Friday evening when a gold Nissan Bluebird crashed into a building. The driver reportedly that security guard that is, at a nearby resort, and he was the lone occupant in the vehicle. He died on the scene. He is unofficially identified as Perez Wilson, and as investigations continue, police advise that motorists should drive with care and caution and within the speed limit. Over in Abaco, authorities have detained 5 more undocumented Chinese nationals, 3 men and 2 women in Mount Hope. This follows a joint operation on Thursday that led to the arrest of several Bahamians for suspected human smuggling and the initial detention of 8 undocumented migrants. The operation involves the Royal Bahamas Police Force, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, and immigration officials. Now back here in the capital, a critical shortfall in law enforcement personnel is raising alarms as the head of the police force confirms officer numbers have dwindled to their lowest in 5 years. With mounting concerns over crime and public safety, the commissioner is addressing the challenge head-on. Take a look.
2,656 police officers, 1,290 police reserve officers, 49 cadets, and 118 civilian staff.
In 2020, the strength of the force stood at 2,670 sworn officers. Speaking at a press conference earlier this week, Commissioner Knowles acknowledged that the decline in manpower is due to recruitment challenges, resignations, and retirement.
A large number of officers are expected to retire or commence pre-retirement leave by the end of 2027. These retirement numbers are daunting given the fact that we were unable to sustain recruitment levels to supplement the retirement losses.
Despite the drop in numbers, the commissioner assures the public that policing strategies are being adjusted to ensure safety is not compromised. However, she emphasizes the need for increased recruitment to bolster the force.
We continue to showcase the the various departments of the police force in an attempt to attract those who are trained or who have some level of training, who has some knowledge of the specialized areas.
The force, she says, has launched new recruitment initiatives to attract fresh talent.
We are in schools, we are in the community sharing the departments of our organization to attract young people to make a difference in their own community.
Now, of course, police say that she is now looking to recruit some 200 officers over the next 4 months. In other news, for many young men in the St. Barnabas constituency and throughout the Bahamas, small mistakes are lasting barriers to a brighter future. A criminal record, even for minor offenses, casts a long shadow, making it difficult for them to secure stable employment, housing, and a chance at rehabilitation. But today, the Minister of National Security at a legal aid clinic organized by Senator the Honorable Michael Halkitis explained the law regarding what sentences are eligible for expungement.
Apart from the offenses of murder, manslaughter where you get more than 5 years, armed robbery, rape, unlawful sexual intercourse, incest, and trafficking in persons, all other convictions, if you do not reoffend, will come off automatically if you are convicted in the magistrate's court after 5 years, if you are convicted in the Supreme Court after 10 years, and that time is worked out from when you completed your sentence.
Minister Halkitis viewed the advice given as the path to real change in the community.
The assumption that, I have this thing on my record, and so, my opportunities are limited, to understand that there's opportunity to have expungement done and taken away, and to be able to, apply for gainful employment and, be the best that they can be in this Bahamas. So you've made a mistake, you've learned your lesson, for want of a better word. You've gotten on the straight path. That one mistake is not going to condemn you to the lack of opportunities for the rest of your life.
Well, some good news there. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. There'll be more news in a moment. Stay with us.
With BTC's crystal clear mobile service, stay connected seamlessly, whether on land or at sea. Our reliable postpaid plans keep your loved ones closer, no matter where life takes you.
This is it! The big game is almost here, and the best place to watch it is at Nassau Cruise Port. Join us on Sunday, February the 9th for an unforgettable game day watch party. Huge screens, unbeatable food, and drink specials, and all the game day energy you can handle. Grab your friends, bring your game face, and score big with giveaways, drink discounts, and a chance to win exclusive prizes. Don't miss out on the action. Game day, Nassau Cruise Port, Sunday, February 9th, where every touchdown feels like a win. See you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars. On February 22nd, 2025, the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training proudly presents the Excellence in Education Awards Ceremony, a night to honor the heart and soul of education, our educators, administrative, and technical support teams. We'll honor creativity with the Innovation Award, perseverance with the Resilience Award, and long-term commitment with the Longest Serving with Excellence Award. Celebrate school pride with the School Spirit Award and proven strategies with the Best Practice Award, spanning from early childhood to alternative education. We'll highlight rising stars with the Gen X Award, heartfelt contributions with the Student Choice Award, top school performance with the Academic Excellence Award, and so much more.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahamas Striping Group of Companies. Safety first.
Welcome back. The Progressive National Party has once again emerged victorious in the Turks and Caicos Islands in their 2025 general election, securing a dominant 16-3 seat win over the opposition. Premier Charles Mizik and his party will return to lead the nation for the next 5 years. Our news team has been in the Turks and Caicos all week covering the campaign and the election yesterday. Our Abaco Knowles picks the story up from there.
As election results trickled in Friday night, anticipation grew at both parties' headquarters. However, celebration erupting at the PNP headquarters as it became clear that they secured the majority vote. Side of the headquarters, Premier Mizik expressing his gratitude to the people of Turks and Caicos for their support and confidence in his leadership.
I am so grateful. I want you to remember that we would not have gotten here without the help of the good Lord. So, I say, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name.
Those celebrating the victory were PNP campaign manager Jawan Harvey and communications specialist Omega Simmons, both visibly elated.
It's an island, except Cayman. So I think any good victory, it's must start with a good team. And that's why I asked the young lady beside me to join me. Her name is Omega Simmons.
It's been an exhilarating ride, Romiko. This party has done an amazing amount for its people, for this country over the last 4 years. And it has been an honor to be able to bring that to the forefront.
Meanwhile, at the People's Democratic Movement headquarters, the mood was drastically different. Supporters appeared somber and visibly distraught. Now on Saturday morning, Premier Mizik and his Deputy Premier, Jamel Robinson, were officially sworn in, marking the beginning of their new term in office.
We had a clear message to the people. We have a record to run that we ran on, and we have great plans for the future.
I feel that we've been vindicated because we knew we've put in the work, as we stated in our last campaign.
With elections now concluded, the focus shifts to governance as the PNP prepares to implement its new agenda for the next 5 years. From Turks and Caicos for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Romiko Knowles.
Great reporting there, Romiko. Well, this week, a dozen of families were handed keys to their brand new homes in the Renaissance at Carmichael subdivision. This is a part of the government's plans to extend affordable housing to more Bahamians. Housing Minister, the Honorable Keith Bell, on the sidelines of the handover, assured more homes are on the way.
We've entered a number of public-private partnerships where we're going to actually be pushing out as much homes as we possibly can. As a matter of fact, just this week, the government, the cabinet, agreed to allow us to build an area called Adastra Gardens. And that is going to be 160 homes now we're going to roll out there as well. This area is 300, Adastra Gardens 160, and we have one or two other areas. Pinecrest 2, it's going to be another 40 homes. And so all of those areas we're going to be pushing very aggressively to get those homes done.
Well, stay with us. It's Do or Die in GSSA action, and our Amajal Knowles has all the details in sports right after this break.
Keeping you in the know. Keeping you in the know. God, that's good enough to eat, that is good to grow. It's good enough to eat, that is good to grow.
A foreign charter fishing vessel named the Highly Migratory was recently seized in Bahamian waters after reports of illegal foreign charter operations in the region. The 44-foot vessel was apprehended by officers from the Department of Marine Resources, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, Bahamas Customs, and the Royal Bahamas Police Force in West End, Grand Bahama.
Operation Red Dawn was launched with a clear and strong mission, that being to ensure that our natural fisheries are protected to the highest standard. For many years, Bahamian fishermen have raised their voices in concern over illegal operations threatening our waters, our economy, and quite simply, our way of life. Today, we are here to declare that your voices have not fallen on deaf ears.
The operator and the 2 deckhands were arrested and charged with violating fisheries laws and criminal offenses under the Firearms Act. Marine Resources Director Gregory Bethel emphasized that these unregulated activities lead to unrecorded fish harvests, which threaten conservation efforts.
It is our job to ensure we protect our environment and conserve our resources for Bahamians. It is illegal to operate in our waters, whether it's on a commercial basis or sport fishing basis, without the relevant permits. Unfortunately, with this particular operation, we had gathered evidence where these persons have been in and out of the Bahamas operating illegally on more than 12 occasions.
The trio was arraigned in the 8 Mile Rock Magistrates Court on January 30th, where the prosecution requested that the case be transferred to the Supreme Court under the Fisheries Act 2020. Bail was denied, and the case was adjourned until March 5th, 2025, when a voluntary bill of indictment is expected to be filed. That said, Agriculture and Marine Resources Minister Jomo Campbell sends this message to our law-abiding local fishers.
We hear you, we stand with you, and we will continue to act on your behalf. To those who believe that they can operate outside the law, please take this as a warning. We will use every tool at our disposal, from strategic operations to utilizing technological advancements in order to ensure that our marine resources are protected today and for future generations.
Keeping you in the know with Good to Grow, I'm Leah Cooper.
We're here at the Nassau Village Community Center project, where over the past 17 months, we've hired over 20 Bahamian subcontractors to bring this beautiful project to fruition.
I've been living in Nassau Village for more than 19 years, and to see a project like this bring great joy and pride to me.
This state-of-the-art multi-purpose community center will serve as a crime-fighting initiative in the community. Also help with the education of our kids in this community and a hurricane shelter.
Yeah, and it also shows what we as Bahamians can achieve when we work hand in hand with each other.
We have the technical know-how, and we can pretty much deliver on any project here in the Bahamas or in the world.
Bahamas Pipe and the Bahamian Company, they prove that they believe in Bahamians.
Based on the outcome of this project, I don't think they're disappointed in giving a small person an opportunity to do a job such as this.
The more opportunity they get, the more opportunity we will get.
If you look around and see the work done so far, it just shows what we as Bahamians can do.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We love to brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
This is it. The big game is almost here, and the best place to watch it is at Nassau Cruise Port. Join us on Sunday, February the 9th for an unforgettable game day watch party. Huge screens, unbeatable food, and drink specials, and all the game day energy you can handle. Grab your friends, bring your game face, and score big with giveaways, drink discounts, and a chance to win exclusive prizes. Don't miss out on the action. Game day, Nassau Cruise Port, Sunday, February 9th, where every touchdown feels like a win. See you there.
The Sports Report is being brought to you by the Sir Durward Knowles National Junior Sailing Championship.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. 8 teams, 4 games. The GSSA basketball semifinals tipping off yesterday at the AF Adderley Gymnasium. And while next week may be Valentine's Day, it was certainly no love lost between some of these age-old rivals as they try and secure their spot in next week's championship games. In the house to witness the heated action would be Minister of Education and Technical and Vocational Training, Normal Glennis Hannah Martin, along with Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Mario Bolag. To the tape in senior girls play, a rematch of last year's championship series as the CR Walker Knights took on the CV Bethel Stingrays. A physical affair that would actually see the game stop due to rising emotions between the two squads, but ultimately it would be the Stingrays who would prevail in hopes of securing their second straight title, 49-32.
Well, it was a very competitive game. When I noticed we came out third in our seed, I told our girls, it doesn't matter about the seed, it's the way that we play. I don't think we have to do, like I said earlier, we have to stick to our game plan. Let's see if we could try, get some turnovers, make our layups and free throws.
Much more closer matchup in the second game. The Pacers of R.M. Bailey hoping to avoid being snake-bitten from the Rattlers of C.I. Gibson. Another even matchup. Both teams would be deadlocked at 15 at the half. The Pacers would look to have the advantage going up 3 after 3, but they would be outscored by C.I. Gibson in the fourth. And the Rattlers would set up their date with CV Bethel in the championship game with a 29-24 win.
I said if we continue to miss layups and free shot, you put yourself in a hole, season is over. It's up to you if you want to move on to the postseason and the championship. And the girls listened and they did it. They played hard, but not smart. We need to play smarter. We need to play the game the right way and understand how to play the game if you want a chance to win.
On the boys' side, the defending GSSA and reigning Hugh Campbell champs, the C.I. Gibson Rattlers, hoping to continue their winning ways in February, standing in their way. The very game R.M. Bailey Pacers squad, while RM would be up for the fight, the outside shooting of the Rattlers would prove to be just too much. CI cruising to the boys' title game 60-36.
Defensively, we wanted to lock in and just concentrate on the rotation. We did that, and we were able to force a lot of turnovers and capitalize on those shots. Darius shot the ball extremely well tonight. Defensively, we were really locked in, and that was key tonight.
And finally, and arguably the game of the year on the senior boys side with everything at stake, the Anatol Rogers Timberwolves would clash with the CC Sweeting Cobras. This one certainly lived up to the billing. CC would strike first blood, getting out to a 26-20 lead at half. Anatol would stay within fighting distance after 3. Until the fourth, the chaotic final 2 minutes of the game would see the Timberwolves take their only lead when it mattered most, escaping with a 50-49 win and setting up a rematch of last year's senior boys championship game.
As always, I want to thank God for the victory. But we could do everything possibly wrong in the game, and we did it tonight. We didn't execute on no end of the floor, offense or defense. But it was a push. It was a push and something I think my guys needed, moving forward into the championship. We've been resilient all year. The guys really stuck together, but it just shows the depth of this team, the character of this team. To come back, to be down the whole game. But like I said, we did everything we could have done to lose. But God saw it fit that. He saw the work that we put in. The guys trusted and believed, and the coaches staff, they believe in each other. And because of that, we were able to pull out the victory.
And that's look at your sports on this Saturday. A check on weather when we return.
The Sports Report has been brought to you by the Sir Durward Knowles National Junior Sailing Championship.
Here at Immigration Care Service, you can trust us, especially if you have experienced issues or problems with the U.S. immigration at the borders. We'll do our best to provide options and solutions to immigration roadblocks so travelers can continue visiting the U.S. and residents can continue living their lives in the U.S. without worries. The best part? Our services are affordable and accessible. Take the mystery, confusion, and fear out of your immigration concerns. Contact Immigration Care Service today.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. Not only do we guarantee the best prices on all your favorite building materials, but we're proud to offer the best delivery program in all of Nassau. Whether you buy one box of screws or a truckload of plywood, island-wide delivery is just $5. And for our Family Island customers, we're proud to offer complimentary drop-off to the mailboat of your choice. Visit us today at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road and check out our website to set up your next delivery.
Get ready, the biggest junior regatta in the Bahamas is back. The Sedora Knolls National Junior Sailing Championship begins from February 20th to the 22nd at Montague Foreshore, featuring the very best in junior sailing, with clubs competing in Sunfish, Opti, Laser, and E-Class races. And that's not all. Youth talent will be on full display with performances from school pop bands and a special rusher from the winners of the Junior Junkanoo Parade. And it goes without saying, there will be plenty of delicious Bahamian food and fun activities for kids of all ages on site. So mark those calendars. You won't want to miss this.
Super Bowl Sunday just got even better.
Starting January 27, enter to win a TV from Security Depot or a game day pizza party for 8 courtesy of Cuba Libre and Angelo's Street Side Pizzeria.
2, enter to win to be one of 2 lucky winners of the Great Game Day giveaway.
WhatsApp a photo of a 2025 Cuba Libre purchase receipt to 557-3488 with your name and phone contact by Wednesday, February 5th.
Then, watch what's trending on February 6th to see if you're one of the lucky Great Game Day giveaway winners.
It's time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us live in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Basil. How you doing?
Good evening, Devontae. We have mostly cloudy skies. Temperature at 74 degrees. The relative humidity 86%. Easterly winds at 8 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,020.7 millibars. That's 30.14 inches, and the pressure is steady. Temperatures around the island 76 in Marsh Harbor, Abaco, and Great Key. Also, Freeport, Grand Bahama at 76 degrees, picking up 77 in Harbor Island. Rock Sound at 78 degrees. Fresh Creek, Central Andros 76. In Kemp's Bay, South Andros, Black Point, Exuma 79. Out of San Cat Island at 80 degrees. 80s also in San Salvador and Rum Key. And Georgetown, Exuma, they have a temperature there of 80 degrees as well. 80s in Ragged Island, Clarence Sound, Long Island, and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay may go on a 79. Ackland's 80 degrees, Matchitown and Agua 81, and the Turks and Caicos Island, yes, they have a temperature there of 79 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight through Sunday, and this is for the northwestern islands also, winds they're going to be light and variable with flat seas 1 to 3 feet. Low tide taking place at 10:39 tonight, with another low tide at 11:46 tomorrow morning. And for the central Bahamas, southeasterly flow at 10 to 50 knots, the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. And in the southeast Bahamas, right into Sunday, the winds will be easterly at 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet. So we continue to exercise caution in the southeast Bahamas. And your satellite picture, well, they're showing some low-level clouds across the northwest Bahamas, and that moving from east to west associated with a low-level troughing, and that's been providing some spitty showers in the capital today. But as we go into the nighttime hours, we expect some of those showers to dry up. Forecast tonight, looking like this, partly cloudy and mild showers decreasing with a low temperature of 69 degrees. And tomorrow, mostly sunny, still pretty nice with the high temperature getting up to 83 degrees. And your extended weather forecast for the next 7 days, we will see sunshine return to the forecast tomorrow. That will be with us right through our next week. Those daytime temperatures once again remaining very toasty, but nighttime temperatures not bad at all. They will remain in the upper 60s to low 70s the one day.
Sounds good, Basil. Well, that will end the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your #1 information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. I'm Devontae Hanno. Good night.
At the Sydney Poitier Bridge, I'm Kaylin Green. This is ZNS.